Good morning, everybody. It has been a long time since I have made a video on this channel. Before I get into what we're doing today and stuff like that, I just want to give you guys kind of a quick update of what's been going down as of recent with me. I started a new job, making pretty good money, so I've been doing that. It's kind of a career thing. So I've been working, every day. Still been coaching football. Still been dating the same girl. We're going on 2 years now. Courtney, as you guys know her, it's my love of my life. She's amazing. But just kind of been hanging out, making money, working. I've also been doing some other things, which is kind of what we're going to be leading into this video today. I have been developing some land I own, hanging out here a lot. I don't live here. I live in town in Erie, PA. I've been working on the land, and that's kind of what I'm going to be showing you today. Before we get into the land, though, let me show you guys something real quick. See what jobs can get you? Look at that beauty. Chevy Silverado, best truck ever made. She's a lot taller than she looks, but I got a ton of gravel in the back, which is, kind of hinting to what we're doing today. But yeah, I do want to say that I am back. I know I've said that a million times, but I am back to making videos, especially because I have a new person I'm going to be introducing into this channel who's probably going to be in a lot of videos. And it's going to make the videos a lot more enjoyable, and we're going to be able to do a lot more stuff, and it's going to be more natural and just better content overall. So I hope you guys are excited as I am, because this is going to be an amazing adventure on the channel. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright everybody, so in the back of my truck, we got some deer feeders, some deer corn, some trail cams that we got to set up today. I'm going to take you guys on a tour of the property, just so you guys can see what I've done, see what's going down, and plus also it's gonna help us lead into what we need to get done in this video, which is a lot of shit, but it's exciting, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy this. So we'll top on the wheel, throw on the GoPro, and get going. Alright everybody, so we are at what's called Pit Viper Path. Check this out guys, this is my literal camp I've been working on all summer. We cut trails literally all the way from the beginning of the property to the back of the property through here and everything, just to make this beauty right here, which is Pit Viper Path. This was all trees, cut it all out, set some tents up, me and my friend, got a wood pile, whatever. In the middle of a couple projects here, but this is going to be exciting because we're going to be doing some pretty awesome stuff in this area. We're going to start off over here. This is going to be like a little garage shed area. Listen, I'm a contractor, is my trade. This is not supposed to look good. So if you're watching, you also know how to build stuff and you're like, damn, that is absolutely terrible. Yes, it is. But the whole goal of this shed right here was for it to be completely free. So we are not paying for a single item that is going into this shed. This is all wood and shit that we got for free. I'm still going to level it out, put more studs in, and put a roof on it and everything. It's going to be completely enclosed, and it's going to have siding. But what's cool is this is hunting camp. So Pit Viper Path is hunting camp. So right here is where we're going to park the four-wheelers on this gravel, as you can see. We also got a nice big sink that's currently full of water. I gotta somehow get the water over there. Anyways, so it's full of water, but this is gonna be our sink for processing. So what's really cool is I'm gonna have a generator, but I'm not gonna use it for any of this side of things. Something else I'm gonna mention in a little bit. But so what the plan is these have some connections here for the sink. I'm gonna do a gravity fed bag of water into these, and then boom, we'll be able to process and clean meat. And then right here is going to be where we hang the deer and turkey and all that crap to clean it up and hopefully do some catch clean cooks for you guys. And on to the next part is this beauty right here. As you can see, it is a beautiful tent full of crap. Just kidding, it's not that beautiful, it sucks. It gets wet as hell and it's just not gonna be able to do. And plus you can only camp, certain seasons out of the year. So I bought a 18-foot by 10-foot long cabin that we are going to be putting right here. So today my goal is I got to cut down that tree, clear all this out, throw all that gravel, which got 3 trucks of gravel. We're gonna meet up with Adam later, which is the guy who's gonna be on this channel a lot more. We're gonna put 3 truckloads of gravel right there. And I already bought the cabin. I'm gonna come in and put it right in there. So this is gonna be a pretty badass camp. Like I said, you know, we're gonna have a cabin there. We're gonna have a garage there with cleaning shit. And Adam's eventually probably gonna get a camper. He's gonna put it down there. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited. I can't wait. So this is a little preview. Also behind the tent back there, we're in the mix of building a pond. There's a freshwater spring right there, so we should be able to build a pond, which is gonna be awesome. So much stuff to go over. You know, I'm sorry for talking so much, but I'm just super excited. This is gonna be legit. So I want to take you guys down one more path, and then I'm gonna start getting back to the truck. So as you've seen by that path, I literally cut down that whole entire path to this spot right here, which is where my old tree stand is. Now I probably am gonna get rid of this, or not get rid of it, but move the tree stand, just because this spot's all right. It's just not open enough, and there's not as much traffic through here as I thought there would be. But that's why we got the trail cams, to figure out the best spot. But as you can see, the cabin is not going to be too far from the gold mine pond. You guys may remember this pond from the first video I ever made on this property, where I found out I owned this pond. And I've been fishing ever since, and it literally is insane. The amount of fish we have caught in this pond is crazy. I have done some renovations to it, cleared out the entire side here, so there's no more trees. I literally cut all of them down, cut all the bushes and crap out. So it's more accessible for fishing. I will cut those trees out, but I'm waiting till winter time, because we want to ice fish this, because I think it'd be pretty cool. But also, once it freezes over and gets thick enough, we're gonna cut down those trees, because I can't get over there right now. So that's the plan, is to cut all this crap out, and this pond will be way bigger than it looks. But that's kind of what I wanted to show you guys before we start getting into action, because we've done a lot of stuff to the property. Just wanted to catch you up real quick, and now let's get back to the truck. First order of business is we got to get this dang gravel back there, because 1, there's a shit ton of it and I'm by myself, but 2, we have got to get back to Erie to get the 2nd and 3rd truckloads with Adam of gravel. Now, our first problem is it has been raining a lot, and this trail is very rutted up and very muddy. I can get my truck back there, but that's not the point. I mean, my truck can easily get back there, but we have a flatbed hauling out a cabin down here, and that's not gonna be able to happen. So what we're gonna be doing today, after I get that gravel back and Adam gets here, is we're gonna be cutting a new path, hopefully all the way from the beginning of the property here all the way to the back. So we're gonna need some manpower with some chainsaws and crap to get that new path going, because I don't think there's no way a flatbed's getting down there. Maybe if we flatten out the ruts, they can get back there, but I just don't want to risk it. So we're cutting a new path, but first, let's get that gravel back there. All right, we made it back. Good old Chevy Power got us back here through that mud run, but that's, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Before we cut that path down, that's how we're gonna have to get back here. So I am going to start by taking all the crap out of this tent, moving it out, and then let's get to dumping. Alrighty, we got that all taken care of. So this is a 18-foot long 10-foot wide cabin. So definitely gonna have to cut that tree down. But I'm thinking about how it's gonna be the best way to do this. We got 2 trees right here in the middle that are kind of in the way. I feel like I might have to get rid of both of them. I didn't really think this part through, but if we have to get both of them, whatever, we gotta get rid of them. All right, everybody, quick audible. I just pulled that tent out for no reason. So, you know, typically you would think maybe measure the area first, make sure it's gonna be big enough. I'm not a typical person, didn't measure it, it ain't gonna fit at all. No way in hell it's going back there. We gotta make an audible. So, pretty much the only place that we can put it, here is the garage, and directly across from it is just a wide open area. So we're gonna push it all the way back as far as we can. It'll probably come out to about here, which is actually gonna be perfect, because then it's not in the way of that trail and getting to there. So this is the location for the cabin. All right, so we got the first batch of gravel laid down. It's 11 feet by 19 feet because you want about a foot extra on each side. So I think right now I'm gonna go scout out where we're gonna put this new path so we can actually get that cabin back here. Then we're gonna go meet up with Adam, get some more gravel, and set the trail cams, and be on our way. Well, I searched the whole entire property and there's absolutely no other way to get into this side of the property except for right here where I'm standing, which is already at the road that's already made. Because this creek that goes underneath the bridge here goes along the whole entire way down the property. So we'd have to build a completely new bridge, and at that point it's kind of useless. So what I'm thinking is we're just gonna beef this bridge up right here, throw some gravel on it, whatever, fill in this rut, and then after that we'll cut off to the left there, build a completely new road down there so there's no ruts or anything, super easy to get past. We just got to make this area good enough for the truck to get up it, and then we should be good. So I'm not gonna start on that until Adam gets here. So in the meantime, let's go set up some deer feeders and some cams. All right, guys, so a little pro tip I've learned since making money. Spend your money wisely and smart. We got 2 gravity-fed feeders here. They are literally $20 at Walmart. I don't care what they look like. As long as they feed deer, and the deer like it, I don't care. So I just saved, you know, $100 right there on one feeder and $100 on another feeder. So they work perfectly. It's gravity fed. It's got multiple spots where they can come up and eat. It's like 20 bucks. You can't go wrong. Now trail cameras, you can't really cheap out on those because, you know, you want to be able to actually see it, make sure it's taking pictures and everything. And then corn, I don't really know a lot about corn and stuff like that and feeding them, but I am gonna try this out. It was like 10 bucks a bag. It might have been 8 bucks a bag. Might have been cheaper actually. It's apple flavored, so we got 60 pounds of that. So let's go fill these bad boys up. Alrighty, spot number 1 is literally in this open area here. I'm thinking I might want to set up the feeder right on this tree here. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll figure that out. I want to put the cam and the feeder near each other, obviously, just so we can see what's going on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the feeder right here. I'm going to put the cam down there on that tree there, and we can get this whole section over here visible. So I'm already loving this feeder. It's literally as simple as possible. It doesn't even come with directions. That's how simple it is. All we're going to do here is thread through there, thread through here, and then put it around the tree and tighten it. That's literally it. If that ain't the simplest thing in the world, I don't know what is. The best part about it is that there total cost was probably about 28 bucks. 20 for the feeder, 8 bucks for the corn. I mean, it's super simple. Just tighten it up, you know, make sure it's at a good height. Make sure it's real tight. That ain't going nowhere. Now we don't gotta worry about nothing. We got corn there. I am gonna clean all this up just so you guys know. You do preferably want a nice clear open space where they can get access to it. It's super easy. So I am going to clear all that up. Alrighty, so we got cam number 1 set up right there. If it would focus, there we go. Cam 1 set up. We got our feeder down there, cam right here. It should see this whole area, about almost to that bush there, all the way over and then a little bit over there. So definitely got some field of view. So that's number 1. Let's go set up number 2. All right, so for this next spot, I think it's got some potential, okay? I really do think it's got some potential. So, as you've seen earlier in the video, when I drove down that long trail, the one I'm standing in, that goes to the pond, there has been a lot of tracks down this path ever since I've cut it down. And it is in a very heavily wooded area, but it is definitely got some shots, definitely got some views. The trees are not super close together, and there's a lot of just dead trees that are just standing around. So if I knock them all down, it'll have even more field of view. So I'm thinking somewhere on this path I'm going to put the feeder, possibly the tree stand up there, and then we got this whole view down here. So I guess let's set her up. I think my camera shut off during that. But right as I was putting in that feeder, just down in there was all I saw was him jumping away, but I want to say it was probably a 6-point. So, not super big, but that's still a really good sign. And camera number 2 is set up. I was having a very good review about these cameras so far until the clip broke. So now I had to tie it like that. As you can see, that is snapped. So, whatever, it's alright, it's just a clip. So that camera's rolling. It's got this whole entire probably 60 or so yards of trail that it can see. Feeder right there. Hopefully, I am going to buy some cellular boxes that go with those so I can just view it right from my phone. So that'll be really cool once I get those. But for now, it's have to, come here and check the cards. But I think it should be pretty good. 2 good spots. I think we're going to be golden. Well, we got a little sidetracked. So I'm just going to take you through what we did. We ended up putting all the gravel down and fixing up a new road and stuff. So let's just run through that real quick. So we ended up putting some more gravel and stuff down here on the bridge because we're going to have to get the cabin back here, like I said, with the flatbed truck. So we're still working on the bridge. Fixed all up, the ruts a little more. But we're going to have to get in here with my grandpa's backhoe, get that all figured out. But here is what we decided to do. So right after the bridge is this beautiful mud run, as you can see. Very fun, very awesome, not fun for a trailer. So I was trying to figure out a new road, and then I was like, wait a minute. Let's just take a left, cut this out. So this is what we ended up getting here. Ended up getting a pretty decently wide and clear path, which is perfect. Perfect for what we need, so this will work great to get it back here. We just got to figure out the bridge so we can actually get the cabin back here pretty easily. All right, and then back here at camp, like I said, we brought 2 more truckloads of gravel in. And I tell you what, this is gonna look amazing. That is an 11 foot by 19 foot pad of gravel. It's about 3 inches thick. Got rid of the old tent. I'm gonna put the cabin right there. And I think it's gonna be sick. I can't wait. The cabin's gonna go lengthwise here, and the door's gonna be right here in the front, which is right next to our path, and right next to our garage, which we are going to do the garage in the next video. So next weekend we're gonna be having that up. That'll be done next week, and so that'll be on our video. That'll be awesome to see that get done. We're gonna do siding and everything and make it all into a literal garage. So that'll be fun. I can't wait for that. We got a couple other projects too, like I mentioned earlier in the video. We are putting a pond right back there. There's a freshwater spring. It actually used to be a pond. You can see where the land was dug out by the water. So we're putting a dam in the creek there and making it into a pond. We'll stock it with fish and stuff, which I can't wait for that. In those videos, it's gonna be fun. Stocking that with fish. There's already crawfish and frogs that are swimming in there already. It's pretty low to the ground. It's probably only about 1 inch deep, 2 inches deep, but there's already frogs and crawfish, so I cannot wait for that. This camp's turning pretty sick, and I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I'm glad to be back making these videos. The next video isn't going to be like this one in terms of how it was filmed, because this one's filmed a little weird because there's so much information. We're going so quick and doing so many things. But now that, you know, my intro video is done with, we'll be doing some regular, you know, type content. So, but thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. You know, if you liked the video, make sure you leave a like, hit the subscribe button, join the family. We appreciate it. We just hit 8,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate, you know, the support, you know, all the way up to 8K. So let's make it to 10K by the end of this year. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, this is Nate. Peace out.